YouTube, what's going on? Dude Heat back with another delicious video. No, I haven't made my bed. Grown-ass man, still haven't made my bed yet. Let's get into the Jordan 5 Off-White review.
What the fuck? You just can't have them cut the whole line. I don't care. They can't be like that.
Do something about it then, dog. Do something about it. Do something about it. Get out of fucking thought, bro.
Get out of my face.
Fucking thought.
Get out of my face.
Okay, now this was a crazy release. All right, people are going wild, and enough with the tough guy talk. I am not about that life. I'm a $150, 5 foot nothing, 5'9" with the Timbs on, desperately doing push-ups, drinking whey protein. I'm wearing medium shirts, flexing in every Instagram photo, but when I'm out on these streets, once I see them pull up in the black Air Forces, I'll see you folks later. I gotta go home. I hear my mommy calling me for din-dins. Now, enough of all that. Let's get into the video itself. This is gonna be more of an overview, a video you can use for legit check purposes. There's a ton of reviews out there already, and if you guys don't know, you can hit me up on Instagram. I'll leave it right here. DM me with any shoes you need legit checks on. I do free legit checks, or I'm just happy to chat. Just happy to talk. You guys let me know. And let's connect on there after the video. So this pair was from Canada. It's from the Jumpman store. So I just want to show you guys all the box tags just so you're aware of what this does actually look like. Just gonna make sure this focuses. Air Jordan 5 Retro SP CT8480001. So this is what it looks like. And now they're starting to do this, some of the scanning tags. And then there you go, the Canadian MSRP. Came out to be $300 plus tax. Okay, I want to show you guys the box first because as we know, there are tons and tons of, and I don't mean like bad fakes, they're like actually really good fakes out there, fakes that like you wouldn't be able to tell unless you had side by side with the real pair. So I want to make sure I show you guys the box in full before we get started. Okay, this is what it looks like. Boom, 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 boom. All right, let's open these up. Receipt. Of course, this is just your typical Jumpman receipt from the store onto the actual sneakers itself. So, comes with this see-through, instead of the tissue paper, it says an off-white actual see-through, it's not a tissue, it's a plastic film, right? So it says 2020 off-white. I really apologize for the lighting in here, so you can't really see it too well. It's getting really dark, but let me show you the shoes itself. So, boom, boom. This is the box. Okay. I'm gonna show you guys the left shoe first. Just get a really good look at it. Show you guys up here. This is how it comes laced. One of the things you need to understand when you get some of these fake pairs or people that are trying to pass off real as or fake as real or whatever, just check the lacing. Sometimes the lacing is just completely off and you can tell right away. All right, there we are. Got your Nike Air on the back. Now this shoe is based off the metallic 5, Jordan 5. He's able to do his sort of customization on. I'm not going to go through all the history of the off-white stuff. Instead, I'm just going to tell you my my first experience lining up with a launch. So the last time I actually stayed in line for a pair of shoes, it was 2012. It was the Jordan 11 bread launch. Okay, I lived in a city called Waterloo. For all my Canadians, you guys are gonna understand or recognize that city. I went to university there, and I knew there was one small boutique that was gonna have the shoes. I didn't know how many shoes there would be, but I figured if I show up at 2 a.m., I'll be able to get a pair. So keep in mind, it's December, Jordan 11s, breads, they're launching. I'm like, okay, I show up at 2, I should be able to get a pair. I didn't know anybody in line. I show up, there's 5 people already in line, okay? 5 people in line, it's snowing, but there's a car in the front. So I see, I walk up to the store and I think, okay, you know what? I'm gonna be number 6. I don't know who's in the car right now. They're just staying warm, but they're not physically in line. They are not physically in line. So I am technically number 6. So if there's one size run, let's say there's only 8 pairs, I'm still gonna be able to get a pair. So I wait there. The store opens at 11. Okay, I'm waiting. and 11 a.m. comes. We're both, like, everyone in line is freezing. There's probably about another 40 people behind me. The car is still out front. There's I would say there's about 4 or 5 guys in the car, okay? And I'm talking like hood guys, okay? You've seen me before, okay? I wasn't about to deal with something like that. So I'm waiting in line by myself. I'm in my hoodie and my jacket and all that stuff, and I'm trying to fall asleep, but whatever. Owner comes at 11 a.m. opening up the store. 5 guys pull out of the car, and I'm talking like actual hood guys, like big dudes, just like I'm not. It's not for me. So I'm standing there, and you know, there's a big mad rush, and there's people walking up to the front. These guys are coming out of the car. They're running to the front of the line. Everyone's pushing each other. Okay, and I'm kind of getting pushed back. So I was number 6. Now at this point, I'm probably number 12. One of the guys had a girlfriend. The girlfriend was in line the whole night, and the guys in the car said, nope, you can't come in, this is a men's release. He pushes the girl, the boyfriend pushes some of the guys start getting into it. Cops show up. Okay, the owner said, we are not launching this shoe. Everyone get back in line. Cops show up. They start filing people in one at a time. At this point, I'm probably number 16, 17, maybe even further. Okay, all these guys in the car made it to the front. Everyone's saying, oh, you waited in the car all night. They're saying, no, we were in line. I got my mouth shut because I'm just like, you know what? I just want to get a shoe. We hear when the owner comes, he says there's only 8 pairs. So I'm thinking, well, I'm shit out of luck. I stay there anyway. I'm waiting in line. I made one friend in line. He might be watching this video, Chris. Chris comes out, and we ended up being friends afterwards. But Chris comes out at the time. I just got to know him, and he said he's like number 6 in line. He comes out and he says, just make sure that Asian guy gets one. He points down the line. He points right at me. And I'm waving. I'm this tiny little, hey, and I'm like, hey, you know, that's me. And everyone turns around, they stare at me. And I'm kind of, the owner, he's like, get in here. So I start maneuvering my way through, okay? And there's hood guys there, and I'm just kind of, you know, and I'm getting so I get to the front, and they actually pull me into the store. Everyone's kind of pushing and this and that, but the cops are there, so it's not a huge issue. I'm a little terrified. So I get into the store, and I say, okay, you know what? I'm not gonna get my size, but I'll be able to trade this size for something else, which I did successfully. I got a size 10.5. I traded up for 11. But anyway, I get in. The owner cashes me out. Everything's great. The store is locked in the front. I'm the only one in the store, and he says, "You're not going out the front." A gentleman of your size is not walking out the front. So you actually opened the back door for me, and I left through the back door. There was taxi cabs there, and I jumped into the cab and I went home. So that's my launch story. That's the last time. I told myself after, I'm like, this is not worth it. And out of all seriousness, I know, you know, I'm poking fun at the whole thing and the whole launch thing and people going crazy and fighting and all. It's not worth it. It's really, for sneakers, for this kind of, like, you know, something you're putting on your feet, it's not worth it. If there's ever a point where you feel like you're in danger, your life's in danger, please don't even bother. People get actually seriously hurt or injured over shoes. You really gotta think about it for a second. This is sneakers. This is like materials you put on your feet, okay? So, and even if they're $1,000, $2,000, whatever, it doesn't matter what they are, that is not worth your life. It seems obvious, but people still, you know, get caught up in the moment, and that's what happens. So, just want to share my story. For all those that got it, congratulations. For all those that tried and waited outside and all that, I hope you guys were safe. Again, this is it. If you have any questions, if you want me to send more detailed photos, you want to do legit checks on these shoes or any other shoes, hit me up on my Instagram. Hit that subscribe button down below. Hit this video with a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. I'm going to try to put out more content. I know I've said that a bunch of times, but I'm actually going to start trying now that I have a new little setup. I'll show you guys soon. A lot of new changes coming. Definitely hit me up on Instagram. Leave a comment down below. Your dude Heat signing out. Peace.